Hello everyone, my name is Emily. Please excuse the typing, the clicking. I will be presenting Miller v. California. So the facts of this case: a person named Marvin Miller distributes mass mailing of adult material to advertise for sale. A restaurant owner and his mother receive this mail and are very disturbed, so they call the police. Miller is arrested, charged, and convicted of California Penal Code Statute 311.2, which is a misdemeanor for knowingly distributing obscene matter, which violates this statute. So Miller appealed, and he asked for a cert, and the Supreme Court agreed. The first issue, or the only issue, is obscene material distributed for commercial use by mail protected under the First Amendment? The court decided that no, it is not. So it was vacated and remanded. The majority, which was per Justice Berger, his reasoning was that all ideas being controversial, unorthodox, they have even the slightest social importance. However, obscene material, especially for commercial use, that doesn't have the same power as the exchange of ideas under free speech. There was no concurring opinion. However, there were two dissenting opinions. One was by Justice Douglas. He emphasized that the lack of definition would lead to the exposure of obscene materials regardless. I think he kind of felt that the courts were being lazy in their definition, and stated that it was important to define it. Similarly, Justice Brennan, I guess on a different note, he also dissented. However, his dissent was mostly based on the background of the issue. He first brings up the fact that Miller didn't know what he was doing was wrong, so it was unfair to charge him and convict him of this issue when he didn't even get a fair warning. Furthermore, he emphasized that the lack of definition created tension with the states and the federal courts. The voting coalition was 5-4. For the majority was Berger, White, Blackmun, Powell, and Rehnquist. The summary is that the court reaffirmed Roth United States, holding that obscene material is not protected under the First Amendment. Additionally, Memoirs versus Massachusetts was overruled, and the previous test of utterly without redeeming social value was rejected as a constitutional standard, and the three-part Miller test was enacted to define whether material was obscene and then therefore not protected under the First Amendment. For free space, I find myself agreeing with Justice Brennan. I think specifically when he says that his distribution was not done with knowing that he was committing a crime. I think he did deserve a fair warning. And I also do think that it's important to define what obscene material is more specifically. Maybe not more specifically, but maybe something with, I don't know. It needs a little bit more, I don't know, effort. I wouldn't say effort, but I just feel like the courts knew that they had better things to deal with, I guess. And They probably definitely do, but I do feel like this leads people being like, what's going on? So